And I travel all over America. I travel all over the world. I run into idiots. I was in Pennsylvania, driving through a little town called Mercer, Pennsylvania. I pull in the parking lot of a McDonald's, and in the parking lot is a flock of sheep. I go and I say to the woman, excuse me, there's a half a dozen sheep out there. She goes, oh, I know. They're here every day. Now, I wanted to order a Big Mac, so then I had to ask her, well, how many were there yesterday? She's like, why do you want to know? I said, because I don't want a McMutton. I was in Florida. I can't believe this. They have a clown college in Florida. A clown college. What would prompt you to send your kid to clown college? Hey, honey, look, little Tommy keeps tripping, falling, walking into walls. He's put all your red lipstick on. He's got makeup, and he's got my shoes on. I think he's gifted. I don't want to get that call someday with my kid in clown college. Dad, it's me, Boffo. Yeah, I'm flunking rubber chicken. I was in New York City. I don't know if you know this. There's a restaurant in Manhattan called Serendipity 3, and they serve a hamburger there for $295. Yeah. It's made from the Wagyu beef, the most tender beef in the world, comes from Kobe, Japan, and they take the livestock, they put them in climate-controlled rooms, they're fed beer and mash 24 hours a day, and they're professionally rubbed down 3 times a day. I'm thinking, wow, 3 rub downs a day. All the beer I could drink in an air-conditioned room. I was in Atlantic City. I was working there. I walked into Caesars, Boardwalk Hotel and Casino. There was a guy impeccably dressed in a tuxedo. I said, pardon me, sir, which way is the Baccarat? He looked at me and went, I do believe you mean Baccarat. I said, well, you're wearing thick glasses. What do you have, Cataras? I was in a furniture store, and I was looking at a mattress. And I'm watching these people, they're trying to buy a mattress. People do not know how to buy a mattress. These idiots don't know. They lay on the mattress with all their clothes on, stiff as a board. And then the wife comes over, oh, honey, it's kind of firm. It's kind of, what do you think, baby? You like it? I mean, I don't know. That's not how to buy a mattress. I buy a mattress. I show up in boxer shorts, 2 Vegas hookers, and a bottle of Jack Daniels. All right, let's see what this thing can do. Idiots. And I don't care where you go, folks, or what you do, you will get information fed to you like you're an idiot. You ever notice how they put the word ambulance backwards on the ambulance, so when you look in the rearview mirror, it's the right way? Did they think we're too stupid to figure it out if it was the other way? Would we not know? Would there be people driving going, honey, there's a big van behind us with flashing lights and sirens. What do you think that could be? I don't know, let me check. It's an ecnulubma. It's gonna be you. I bought some nasal mist, said in the bottle, insert nozzle in nostril and squeeze. Well, thank you. You know, because for years I was doing this. May contain, have you seen this one? May contain, like they're not sure what's in there. There's got to be a couple of idiots at the factory. It has to be. It's like, hey, Vinny, did you put all those ingredients in there? Hey, I don't remember. Oh. All right, I'll just put may contain, don't worry about it. How about this one? Apply to affected area only. Like, where else would I put it? Like, hey, man, what's that on your forehead? Oh, it's preparation H. Well, I don't know. It didn't tell me where to put it. Last week, I made reservations at a nice restaurant for 4. And we're sitting on the couch. It's me, my wife, My brother-in-law and his wife is in the bedroom getting ready. And what seemed like an eternity, finally she comes out. She's got a big rip in the back of her pantyhose. So she bends over and says, "Look at the size of this." I don't know, something came over me. Because it shot right out. I said, "Wow, that is huge. And you got a big rip in your pantyhose." Is that a pig laugh? I love a pig laugh. I got a pig laugh. I know I'm having a good show. I was watching Animal Planet. The narrator said, "The anteater is 6 feet long. However, his mouth is only a ½ inch wide." I'm thinking maybe he's sick of eating ants, but that's all he could fit in his mouth. Maybe he'd like a nice 3-4 inch plump juicy beetle, but he can't fit it. Maybe the beetle would know that, walk by the anteater teasing him. "Hey man, don't you wish you could have some of this?" The anteater would be, "You're such a jerk, man. I hate you." I was watching this show on rodents. They had the world's largest rodent, a capybara, 4 feet long, 200 pounds. I'm thinking, what fun if I could ever get my hands on one of these. I'd put it in my basement, call up a pest control company. Yeah, a guy shows up, "Hey, what could I do for you?" "I don't know, I think I got a mouse down in my basement." He heads down those stairs, I hit that deadbolt, fun for hours, right there, folks. Love it. I was watching these 2 lions out on a hunt, 2 lions, and they were hunting down 10,000 wildebeest. And the wildebeest are running for their life from these 2 lions. Do you ever get so mad you start yelling at the screen? "Turn around and beat the crap out of those 2 lions. It's 5,000 to 1. You got a shot at it." But they didn't listen. They didn't listen. They got one of the wildebeests over, and the 2 lions started eating everything. And the guy said, "Here comes the scavengers." A big vulture flew around. Then a jackal came up. Then another bird came down. The guy said, "This is a guinea fowl." Now, folks, I'm Italian. I'm not real comfortable with that term. But it's okay. They showed a close-up of the bird. He had a velour jogging suit, gold chain, shiny shoes. Yeah. And he had an attitude. He's like, "Hey, you lion, come on, I'm starving over here. Throw something at me. I don't care, ribs, something, come on." I'm a big sports fan. I love sports. Did you know this? In the ancient Olympics, runners thought clothing would slow them down, so they actually ran naked. Boy, that had to make that relay race a lot more interesting, don't you think? Because you got to be real careful when you're reaching back for that baton. Oh, the baton feels a little spongy today. I like sports. Some sports I don't understand, like curling. What the hell is that? Curling? Some idiot's pushing a crock pot down the ice? There's 2 more idiots sweeping. It's not a sport, that's housework. Soccer, I don't get it. I don't get it. To me, it's river dance with a ball. I was watching a match, 2.5 hours. Final score, 0-0. So they had to have a penalty kick to end the game. Why don't you just have the penalty kick in the beginning and everybody can go home early? I was watching this show on ESPN called Sports Rarities. They had all the crazy things that happened in sports. Like the guy that ran the wrong way on the football field. Yeah, the other guy that threw a basket in the opponent's net. But then they had something really interesting. They had the tallest and shortest players ever on the same team. The tall guy was Manute Bol, 7 feet, 9 inches tall. And the little guy was Tyrone Muggsy Bogues, 5 feet, 3 inches tall. You know they weren't looking each other in the eye. And they had to take a shower together after the game. Could you imagine what it was like for poor Tyrone in that shower room? He's like, hey, man, move over. Come on. Get out of here. Move. Get out. Move over. My favorite sport is women's beach volleyball. Yeah. I was watching a match. My friend came in. He's like, who's winning? I'm like, who cares? Leave me alone. But I have a new favorite now. Women's tennis. Because I love what they do when they hit the ball. Have you seen it? It's like, I watch it blindfolded. I'm on the couch, bag of Cheetos, a beer, blindfold, I'm just a happy guy.